Section 2 starts out where we've just crossed the room with our Arabic arm sweep and we've barreled around ourselves, and this is where Jenny and Wendy go down to the floor and we automatically start our basket section. So say that just happened, we're here. So 5, 6, 7, 8, we want to reach for our baskets. And on 1, we're going to do the opposite direction. So Jenny and Wendy go to the left, Connie and Terry go to the right, me and Lindsay go to the left, and April and Barb go to the right. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, automatically, Jenny and Wendy push the baskets out to the audience. 2, Connie and Terry take a step to the left. On 3, Lindsay and I take a step out to the right. And on 4, Barb and April pick their baskets up, being really ready because they're next. On 5, bringing the basket back down onto their head. 6, I bring it in, and so does Lindsay. 7, Connie and Terry. 8, Jenny and Wendy set their baskets down on the floor. Getting ready automatically to reach up to grab a basket that's being passed down the line to them on 1. So everyone else also picks up their baskets and hands it forward. So all at once, everyone's getting ready to pass their basket forward on 1. So 1, then we reach back, 2, etc. down the line to where on 8, the basket should be on the floor. Yes. Thank you, April. Say that Barb and April are back here in line. They've passed their basket forward a while ago. They don't have anything to do, so they're going to do a Florio down. Are you going out and down? Out and down. So they don't have their basket, it's being passed forward. They just passed it forward. So they pass it forward, and then they're going to come down with a Florio. And anybody who has a little bit of extra time, like I feel I would be doing the same thing. I have 2 people in front of me, so I pass my basket, I'm going to Florio down. Okay. We'll have to practice that. I don't know if it's going to work with everybody, but it might. Okay. So we don't have our baskets. We have an 8 count here where Jenny and Wendy get up off the floor. They get their skirts. We all get our skirts out, and they're coming up. It's an 8 count, 7, 8. So they're coming up on 8. Everyone else who's standing pulls their skirt out, and we start the forward and back step. Because the next part is the runway. So April and Barb, back here, pull their skirt out, and they take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Coming together. So really you stop on the 5, take a step out on the 6, 7, 8. So it's like a 6, 7, 8 step out, give you enough time. And then your step is right over left, tap out, left over right, tap out, swing it behind, over to the left, which you're lifting up that hip so you can drop it twice. Now this leg is ready to step over the right. The right leg is not ready to step over the left at this point, all the weight's over here. So you're gonna just automatically step left over right, tap out, right over left, tap out, swing it around, up into your right hip, drop, drop. Everyone does their move twice down the runway, so you kind of need to get it out, down to the front. So if I'm way back here, I have to make it all the way up to here. It's just something to keep in mind as you're going down, that you have 16 counts or 2 moves to get from the back to the front of the runway. So once you get up to the front, this is 7-8. Meanwhile, the next group's getting ready to go on 7-8. So your 2 groups are dancing at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna spin out, left shoulder to the audience, or if you're over here, it's right. You're just spinning back into the line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Start the move. So the next group, April and Barbara up there, they're on 5-6. We're out on 7-8. And our move is step to the right with the hip. So 1, 2, step to the left, plant your right foot, roll up, drop, drop. And then we just repeat that same move. So 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. And then we spin out. 4. Meanwhile, the next group is coming out. They repeat the move that Barb and April did, and then the last group, Jenny and Wendy, repeat the moves that Lindsay and I did. And that's a whole other story. Jenny and Wendy get to the front. On their 7-8, no one goes out. We've all had our turn. They're gonna turn in to their lines, just like everybody else, on 4, except for when they turn in 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're turning in to where they're facing the other line instead of facing the audience. Everybody else, we're here doing this, watching Jenny and Wendy. They're so beautiful, coming down. They're spinning out, 1, 2. We turn to face the other line, 3, 4. Skirts out. So let's say I'm part of this other line. 3, 4. And then we have a 5, 6, 7, 8. Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4. We bounce. 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're all gonna come together. Skirts are out. We're gonna come to our partner across the aisle. 1, 2, lift up. 3, 4, step turn. 5, 6, kind of run away. 7, 8. And actually, I was redoing this count. I think there's ands in there. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Then we come back together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So same movement. You step around your partner. 5, 6, 7, 8. You're going to bring your skirt back behind you. On 1 and 2. So the next move is with our audience hip. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Then we're going to pull our skirts back out. So 8. And then we're going to Arabic around our partner for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, this is where we change things a little bit. We were gonna repeat the hip, but I think we're going to choo-choo up into our next positions. So from here, we just Arabic around our partner, and 7, 8, we're going to just choo-choo up into our position. Some people are already fine where they are. The middle group up in front is fine, they're just gonna hold it there. Everyone else has to kind of shift a little bit, and that's just an 8 count. So say I'm Barb and April's group, who are way back here, they're going to have to really hustle to get into their new position, which is going to be next to Jenny and Wendy. And then Lindsay and I are also gonna have to move. We're gonna go down to the end of the line. So we're gonna have our groups still together, spaced out along the front of the stage. So we get there, and there's gonna be a little danciness to coming up, but I just haven't figured that out yet. Then we do the moves where it involves one partner going on the floor and one partner standing. So we'll get to that in a